What's up, everybody? Gen V premiered its first 3 episodes, and this is going to be my breakdown of episode 2. If you've seen all 3, I have a combined breakdown of the 3, but also one for each individual episode, so watch whichever way you choose. They're all up on my channel. However you watch, there will be spoilers for all the episodes, so don't watch this or any of the other ones if you haven't seen the episodes and don't want to be spoiled. I thought this was the weakest episode of the 3, but it served its purpose as the bridge episode that took us from the shock of the first episode into the steaming pile of knee-deep shit of the third episode. We got a cameo from Ashley from The Boys, who either got that Brian Urlacher hair growth drug or she's rocking that wig. But anyway, she's just there talking about how the hell they're gonna clean up the Golden Boy mess, which is always great watching her spaz out about PR. As I said, it's kind of like a bridge episode as the characters deal with Luke's death in their own ways, and Andre starts getting too close to the truth that drove Luke over the edge. There's a ton of tension in this episode, some of the evil intent, but some from the heart, so let's get into what's going on. We've got more characters to talk about. I covered 4 in my episode 1 breakdown, and there's 3 more we've got to talk about now because they were more prominent in this episode. The first being the Dean of Godolkin, Indira. She's in charge of handling the whole professor and student dead situation. Yikes. And I really enjoyed this stuff. She kind of starts to take Marie under her wing too this episode, which will surely explode into a major conflict later in the season as Marie discovers her lies. Then there's Kate with a C, who was Luke's girlfriend. She's obviously devastated this episode, but when Andre brings up what Luke said to her, said to him right before he died, they start looking into such things and might be getting to know a little too much. Her and Andre are getting pretty close too during this, which maybe it's just two friends grieving over someone they loved, but we'll see. And finally, Jordan, who is very interesting. First off, she's livid that Andre and Marie, and then really just Marie, are getting the credit for taking down Golden Boy when it was really her who fought him and got her ass kicked before he blew himself up. But what makes her so interesting are her powers. She has the ability to flip genders, amongst other things, but this is like the interesting one. Which is one of the wildest abilities I've ever seen in a superhero show or movie. Besides her wacky powers, though, she has a rough episode being pissed about not getting credit, and then on top of that, or maybe even as a result of that, being ranked 5th in Godolkin's, power rankings, I guess. Now, with those characters added to our list, let's hit my top 3 performances of the episode before moving on. First being Jazz Sinclair. Once again, I get the feeling she's going to be on this list week after week, and I can't believe I didn't know about her before this show. I hate myself for it. Then Chant Perdomo was really good too. He just missed my episode 1 list, but he stepped up with the absence of a couple other characters and was a great part of episode 2. And finally, Maddie Phillips, who is part of an electric duo with Chance Perdomo, as Andre and Kate handle the loss of Luke, as well as maybe their intimate feelings. Rounding up some other things really quick though from the episode, the power rankings came out, and Andre is number 1 now. As I said, Jordan is number 5. She's pissed, and Marie is 8, becoming the first freshman to ever make the rankings. Her roommate Emma has her secret exposed by Justine, I believe was her name, as the whole campus finds out that she has to purge to shrink down and use her power, which I thought was a really compelling storyline because only she knows the truth and everyone else thinks it's like something else. Maybe that's not worded the best. Like the chick who exposes her kind of lies and said it's like an eating disorder and like it's because of the female image, but really it's just how she uses her powers. I just found it really compelling. And then Andre finds the entrance to the woods, and this is what I was talking about with him and Kate getting to know too much because she comes in and saves him after he's discovered down there. Even though I thought this was the weakest episode of the 3, I still enjoyed it, and it set up the third episode perfectly. As always though, let me know what you guys thought about the episode down in the comments below, and you can find my breakdowns for the other 2 episodes and my combined breakdown for all 3 on my channel, so go ahead and enjoy those there if you so choose, and make sure you have a great day.